Undertaker's 25 years of destruction can be attributed to many things: his strength, agility, and of course, the Tombstone. Very few opponents have ever been able to escape the 3 count after being hit with the dead man's finisher. Only 8 superstars can say they survived the Tombstone. For the first 8 years of his career, The Undertaker stopped a who's who of sports entertainment with the Tombstone. It wasn't until the dead man's brother, Kane, arrived on the scene that The Undertaker finally met his match. The Big Red Machine proved to be an unstoppable monster.
Nobody's ever kicked out of The Undertaker's Tombstone!
It was nearly a decade before anyone else was able to add their name to our list, but the Animal Batista became the next man to do it. Somehow, some way inside the demonic Hell in a Cell, Batista found enough adrenaline to kick out of the Tombstone. Edge almost made history at WrestleMania 24. Main eventing the show of shows for the first time, the Rated R superstar wanted to end The Undertaker's streak so badly that he found the strength to kick out of the Tombstone. Granted, it may have been the world's longest 3 count, but still. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker lived up to the hype at the show of shows, twice. In their first encounter, Shawn Michaels gave us all an image we'd never forget. 1 year later, The Undertaker's streak and Shawn Michaels' career were both on the line, and Mr. WrestleMania kicked out of the Tombstone again. HBK was ultimately driven to the mat for a 3rd time to finally end the match and Michaels' career. The Undertaker and Triple H have faced off everywhere, from the Elimination Chamber to Penn Station. The 2 longest tenured WWE superstars' biggest meetings took place at WrestleMania. Not only did Triple H nearly end the streak with 3 pedigrees and his own tombstone, he kicked out of everything Undertaker threw at him. Perhaps it was the power of the urn, but CM Punk did the unthinkable when he escaped The Undertaker's tombstone at WrestleMania 29. Paul Heyman would have to wait 1 more year before having a client powerful enough not only to kick out, but to end the streak. You know the place, and of course you know the story. However, you don't know this story. Brock Lesnar is the only man to kick out of every single tombstone Undertaker gave him. Undertaker's pinned Brock, but it was the last ride that secured the 3 count. Bray Wyatt may be the Eater of Worlds, but he's also eaten 2 tombstones. After calling out Undertaker at WrestleMania 31, it looked like there might be a new creature of the night. After the Phenom planted Wyatt's head on the mat for a 2nd time, there was only one last dead man standing. It's a testament to The Undertaker's legacy that after 25 years and hundreds of opponents, only 8 superstars have raised their shoulder after being crushed by a tombstone. Thanks for watching, and keep watching. See if maybe a 9th man will ever be added to our list.